Randall Grichuk strikes out, and that's the first strikeout to big league hit over the weekend. Has a chance here at his first major league RBI. Oakland. We're up about 50 miles from the Coliseum, so it's easy.
Like Shonwell, he's got a good idea of the strike zone.
Lays off that pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike with Shonwell on deck.
About a 2-to-1 ratio.
Harris hits this ball well toward the right field line. Moving after it is Aaron Hicks. He'll get there. As Rosenberg pumps in a strike. Not overpowering, but if that. Mateo loops it over the head of Stefanik. That's off the end of the bat. And Jorge, from an offensive standpoint, is that he can really move. He has always been. Last year, Mateo led the American League in stolen bases. He was just the third. That ball drilled. Mateo gets to third. Grichuk play. Mateo's being waved home, and the relay throw off. Ultimately, Mateo with such great speed. Maybe he scores. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe there's a close play at the grounded to short. Looks at a fastball for strike 2. Santander with a pop-up shallow right center out and makes the catch. Rounded to the right side and through for a base hit. That ball not hit hard, so Hayes' speed will come. Gunnar Henderson doubled down the first baseline. His Casas and Masataka Yoshida of the Red Sox both have a case. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Rosenberg. Westberg takes ball 1. Westberg and Colton Cowser were called up last year. As Rosenberg throws over to keep an eye on Mountcastle, who it never happened before, where a team lost 110 and finished the next season with a winter. Had been there before. He's for 101 wins this year as Rosenberg gets a swing and a miss from Westberg. Not being swept as long as they win 1 game here at Angel Stadium. They'll move past the Yankees. Hicks was pretty much at the end of the rope with the Yankees. You know, Ryan O'Hearn, who's not in their lineup today, but he's had really. Hicks reaches out and taps one into right field. That's a base hit. It's to get through it a couple of times for a pitcher that bounced to first. That's a fair ball, and Shonwell takes it to the bag to end the inning. And we'll be working with the Angels pitchers in that same sort of role at the major league level. Here's a perfect example. Nolan Shonwell leads off here.
Extra words to help you improve as the season progresses.
Pretty cool to see it. Pretty cool to see. Shonwell goes the other, flips a base hit toward left. And Brandon Drury. So we've lost a teammate on Bally Sports West. Now the count is 0-2. But it'll be around the ball club every game for the rest of the season. I think Chuck Finley will. Brandon Drury swings through that pitch from Rodriguez. That fly ball to center field. Cedric Mullins, great outfielder, comes in to make that catch. 2 outs. Seems like Moustakas takes ball 1.
And all of a sudden, Seattle's slowing down a little bit.
Take a look at the air too.
And they're going to get some guys back healthy before too long.
Houston is playing. Ground ball base hit. Shonwell makes the turn. Threatening against Grayson Rodriguez. He drives one out towards straightaway center field. Mullins is back near the wall. He has it. Pitch in the top of the 3rd. Now the 4th inning begins with James McCann. And now no balls and 2, sticking with a 6-man rotation. Idea perhaps that they could go back to a regular 5-man rotation
in New York.
2 balls, 2 strikes on McCann. Sandoval and Detmers again. 3 balls, 2 strikes on McCann. Swing and a miss. McCann out in front of that changeup. He struck out. This one to 3rd. Moustakas has it near the bag. Bally Sports West. Is it Angels? There's a strike to Austin Hayes. Line to left. 1 ball, 1 strike now on Hayes.
Well, he tried to turn into that pitch.
Came for the first time. 3 balls, 1 strike on Austin Hayes. He'll get it anyway as he draws a walk. Hayes with a .330 on base percentage this year. When he was catching early in his career, Jason Kendall. Hard hit on the ground by Santander. Moustakas has that. And Shotwell.
2,131st consecutive game, surpassing the
National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown, New York, and catch every episode of Hall of Fame Connection.
Another 2-run home run.
Oh my gosh.
He crushes it.
In the same year. There's strike 3 called to Stefanik. And there's one away here. Got even worse for him today with Cleveland. Moniak's driven in the only Angels run. 99 on that fastball as well, but Moniak got a piece.
Set upstairs.
High and tight there, and it's 1 ball, 2 strike. You spread out Moniak. High fly ball to right field. This one not carrying as Hick.
With that jumping up as far as average velocity, opponent's batting average down considerably. Even though his 4-seamer got hit quite a bit early on this, especially even that game against the Angels.
Back to Mo. Two balls and 2 strikes on Randall Grichuk. I wonder what Moniak could do over a full season, and he was to meet more in the middle. There's a drive to left from Randall Grichuk. Austin Hayes chase.
Just like that, just down by 1 on that swing from Grichuk.
You know what I'd like to know?
Yes.
Grichuk's wearing 15. What number jersey? Ira Paris hit that hard, but Westberg with a scoop.
Tonight, 7 have been versus his changeup.
Not a bad outing from Rose. Liner for Ryan Mountcastle, his second today.
That spot.
Strike to Gunnar Henderson, who struck out his last time. There's a fly ball to right. There's one away with first. Strike on the inside corner to Westberg, who had a base hit his lead.
So the defense is set up exactly the same thing against to go the other way.
2 balls and a strike on Westberg. Hicks is off hopefuls. Good change up there to get a strike on Westberg, and it's.
You can go back to that. We just showed that one against McCann on the.
Westberg on the change was out in front. He shortstop makes the catch. Runner going, and the Angels have him picked off. Shotwell's throw to second is in plenty of time to retire Mount.
Where the runner doesn't know if he's going home or throwing over the first.
Kenny Rosenberg able to Shohei from the lineup just before the game. Strike 3 called to Shotwell right on the edge. Here's Drury batting in that number 2 hole and DHing where Shohei was supposed to be.
All factor.
And there's always that buzz in his batting practice round.
Even the Hall of Famer Jim Palmer, remember, came into our booth. He goes, he couldn't believe how far
Left that he hit the top of. And again, that's just. Unfortunately, that batting practice round ended with this year. How many times has he even taken batting practice on the field?
Yeah, it was
probably about a handful.
Twice here. I know he did it in Yankees. Things he had to do to prepare to be a pitcher and be able to be prepared to be a hitter that night. So he